Why, hello there. Greetings, and welcome back to a small Let's Play of a game called Cinderella Phenomenon with Muddy Muddy.
Hello.
Let's see what happens next. When I open my eyes, I'm still on the streets. I must have fallen asleep, but the nightmare continues. I'm cold in my rags. I hold myself warm, willing some of the cold away, but fail. My feet are numb and in pain, caked in the dirt that I've gathered from walking barefoot around town. Well, there's a frightful sight. Vega probably thought she could try her luck with the nobility that live around here. Just look at how ragged she looks. There's her again. They seem to have a lot of their fascination. What are you looking at? At two women lacking the basic manners of a noble upbringing. Silence, girl! Do you know who you're talking to? No. I don't care. What nerve! Let's just go. There's no reason to stoop to a commoner's level. I will remember you. And once I break this curse, I will make you regret your words. I've become acutely aware of the fact that I have not eaten anything for almost a day. I've been sitting here, thinking of the new mess that is my life. Interesting life thing there. That moping around would not break my curse. Crying will not help either. I should find that witch first, but how? I have no idea where she is. Delora, I swear, I will make you regret doing this to me. When I find you, I will find food first. Well, you got that, so... What do you say?
Food is good.
Food is very good. Thank you for saying your catchphrase. Is this what the king thinks I'm worth? Leave, girl. A dirty peasant like you has no place in this restaurant. You don't look like anything but a peasant yourself. But why? But why? I can pay. Find another place. That's rude. You're scaring away my customers. Am I not a customer? Shoo! There is nothing for you here. You just swatted me away like a fly. The nerve! Sensing that this will get me nowhere, I ball my hands into fists and walk away. I get the same treatment at the next 3 restaurants I try. I'm treated as something less than dirt, like my money has no real value. I am the crown princess. They have no right to turn me away like this. I've been eating stale bread, anything to keep the hunger at bay. The bread barely helps. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a small bakery. There are croissants on display that make my mouth water. Slowly, I begin to make my way over there. Ow! My feet ache with every step. Look and feel even worse than before. I've only enough coins for a pair of shoes. The food is more important. The rags that I'm wearing and the pouch of money are all that I have. I need to prioritize. That's a good skill to have, especially in this sort of situation. And I will die before I beg. 2 croissants. Same women? Or just assets? No. You need to pay, girl. There are no free handouts here. I take a coin from my pouch and hand it to her. This should be more than enough. The shop owner stares at the coin, reluctantly taking it. He hands me 2 croissants in a paper bag. I will not ask where you got those coins. Appreciate the good faith, lady.
We're no thief.
Are you implying that I stole them? How else would a beggar like you get that amount of coin? I don't know, being a beggar? Generosity of kind strangers? Odd
People's
words?
goodwill.
Yeah? Now be off with your child. I will have you scaring away any other customers. Without another word, I turn and start to walk away from the woman. So this is the goodness of the people of Angel. I take a bite out of one of the croissants, cringing a little at the dryness. Hey girl, what now? You saw that shop. Wanna share how we got your coins there? I don't like you people. Excuse me. Look at her, brushing herself like she's royalty or something. Let me go! You ain't no better than us. Now be a good girl and hand over that pouch. The man on my left grabs my pouch and attempts to yank it away from me. I will not let this brutes take away. I won't let these brutes take anything from me. I elbow the man in the stomach and aim a kick at the other man's shin. I have an opening, and I take it. I pull myself free and begin to run as fast as I can. Hey, where do I go? I'm not familiar with the streets at all. I've only had Emmeline. It's highly likely I'm just gonna hit a dead end. Where should I go? Oh,
Choices.
good places. Test time. What do you say? Say, do we go where the chopsticks are, or do we go somewhere else?
I would say go left. Mostly
Okay.
it's the more common
Sure.
choice, I believe.
I cannot let the pain on my feet and my exhaustion stop me. If I stop now, they will definitely catch me. And taking my coins might not be the worst thing they do. Dead end. Nowhere left to run now, girl. What do I do? Oh, who are you, gentlemen? This is definitely not how you treat a lady. Who's this? Is it our boy Fritz? Who's there? A shadow looms above us. Before I can blink, a person has jumped down in front of me. His body acts as a barrier between the two men and me. Oh, interesting. Who are you? I wonder. Oh me, there's a passing gentleman concerned about a damsel in distress. He turns to the man, his expression calm, his eyes flashing dangerously. Now, shall I teach you a gentleman's lesson? He's got a sword. What? Come back here, you coward! Oh wait, who's saying that? I have no clue.
The second
Two of us
man,
can take him. Oh wait, no, there has to be a thug. Never mind. I think your friend has the right idea. I'm not the type to show mercy. This is way too much trouble for a little gold. That is an adorable sprite.
Yes.
Are you alright, my lady? Oh, Miss Waltz. I don't have too much in repertoire. That sucks. You found her. The boy from yesterday? A little slow, aren't you, kid? Don't call me that. These two know each other? I don't even know what's going on anymore. I feel ill. My head is pounding and my feet feel simultaneously like they're frozen and on fire. My stomach rumbles, the hunger coming back with vengeance. My body feels light. What? He knows? They know? Good! Princess. Lady Parfait will be able to help her. You're right. We need to move now before anyone else sees us. Yeah. I am in the right choice. Interesting. The crystal apple icon indicates that you made the right choice for a particular love interest. Each color corresponds to a certain love interest. They also appear belatedly after you make a choice, so keep your eyes and ears open. I would assume that relates to this guy.
I have my questions, but I'll keep those to myself for now.
Sure. Hang in there, princess. Everything is fading. A dream? What is that in your hand, Celeste? Celeste. I was hurt. I just want to help it, but it died. It's all my fault. It is not your fault, my love. It died because it was weak. But this is the world, Celeste. Only the strong survive. The weak get cast aside to die. You are not weak. You are strong, my crown princess, and you do not cry. Now, wipe your tears. This is actually kind of disturbing. Oh, damn it. Zowla!
I can relate to finding a bird like that. I've had to pick up and carry on.
And I can appreciate that she is comforting her, but at the same time just doing it this very nonchalantly, I don't know, just teaching her bad things very clearly.
Kill or die, that is your choice.
Pretty much. Now wipe your tears. I don't want to see you cry again. Do you understand? That's a thinly veiled threat of that as well. Yes. Now get rid of that thing and wash your hands. Just the juxtaposition of caring mother and bad woman. Do you not hear me, child? Yes, mother.
I think the mother is very jaded.
Very. And I still don't know if I should assume that she is a witch or just, the pawn of a witch or a red herring altogether.
Maybe she's the pawn of a fairy trying to bring tension to witches or something.
Sure. Okay, let's try a K voice for this one. Oh, you're awake. Where am I? This isn't my room. My eyes right to my chest, a little glass slipper hangs on my neck, of course. Still here. Are you okay, miss? This girl is the maid that tore Dolores' dress. What's her name again? It was mentioned last episode, I forget. Oh well, we'll still manage. The one I fly from her clumsiness. Wasn't that irony at its finest?
Oh dear.
Miss? Just think that we'll meet her again, here. Like this. Leave me alone. Right, of course. Here's some salad I made for you. You know, with the pain. Now what? Oh dear, Now why would she? If you're trying to teach her a lesson, this isn't exactly the best sort of way to do it. I mean, right off the bat. Anyway, you're lying.
Haven't thought not at all, have you, Ice Princess?
You! Suddenly there she is. Dolores stands before me with a snide smile, looking happy with herself. She is the cause of everything I have been through. All the pain, heartache, and hunger. It is her fault. I tried to stand, thinking they're going to witch a piece of my mind, but as soon as my feet touch the floor, pain chews up my legs. I end up falling back to the bed. That sounded bad, but I don't know. I blame the summer heat. Ow!
You should be more grateful to the girl you just scared away. She's been taking care of you for the past 2 days.
2 days? I've been passed out for 2 days? Well, that's kind of special. You don't typically do that. Even if you're deathly tired, it's kind of, Oh well, we'll see. I'm suddenly vibrating with anger. Remove the curse. Now.
Ha! Do you think you can just command me to remove the curse? Your best princess voice?
What do you want? Gold?
What I want is worth more than the gold you could summon in Angeli, princess. Besides, haven't you read your fairy tales? The caster cannot take. take a curse back.
No, she most definitely haven't. So, I don't know why you don't know that.
You need to focus on breaking the curse yourself if you want your life back.
Since her mother hated fairy tales and had them on burns, I sincerely doubt that Celeste ever had a proper chance to read them. Mother burnt the books before I could read more than 1 or 2 of them. There we go. I do not think either invoked curses, just genies and trading away your voice for legs.
Aladdin and the Little Mermaid.
Let's see. It's good that you're awake, Princess.
Parfait. Should you really be up and about?
I think it's Buffet, but okay, that's fine. Don't fuss. I'm feeling much better. I don't know about that. You look kind of haunted. There's dark rings in her eyes. Are you a witch as well? Oh no, my name is Buffet, and I am a fairy. I guess Delora is not necessarily a bad guy then. A witch and a fairy in one room, being friendly with one another? Impossible.
Oh, look at her face. You weren't expecting that at all, were you, Princess?
What is going on? I'm sure you have many questions, Princess. Wait, maybe I should do the fun stuff and give her an accent. I'm sure you have many questions, Princess. How do you know I am the princess? Well, why wouldn't you know?
Don't be silly. She's a fairy. Of course she knows.
I promise we'll do our best to answer your questions. I don't even know where to start. What would you like to know? Why was I cursed? I'm assuming that I can make the choice whatever, but just to be sure, let's make another save.
Yes. Seriously? You're really going to ask that?
Yeah, sure. I wouldn't have asked if I knew the answer.
You have such a temper on you. Very well. This one's got a simple answer. It's because you're a cold-hearted, cruel, wicked princess who deserves to be punished.
Ouch. Delora!
A curse is the only way to force you to change your horrid ways.
It's a little bit disproportional though. Delora, you could have put that more nicely.
It's making me think of the fairies from old fairy tales.
Probably what I was going for, pseudo-Irish accent.
I'm pretty sure I was already being nice.
Oh, fair enough, you're a witch. Well, we'll call her some slack. Change? Why do I need to change?
Are you completely unaware of how heartless you are to other people?
Well, more like she doesn't know that there's a better way. Also, I hate this pillow right here. I'm gonna remove it. So hot.
The coldness you show to your stepfamily and your father.
The way you treat Princess Emmeline. Why would I need to be treated any differently?
You need to prove that you have some goodness in you, Princess. Some smidge of kindness.
Why? People only show you kindness when they want something from you. And yes, her little endeavor in town probably doesn't help that impression much.
Yep.
The instant they get what they want, they'll just throw you away. How do I break the curse? Guess we can just ask whichever questions we want then.
Yep. The necklace you got is Cinderella's glass slipper. To break the curse, you must get the second slipper. Complete the pair.
I wonder, and how do I do that? By doing 3 good deeds. 3 good deeds. What?
It's a very easy thing to do,
Well, yeah, to be fair.
at least for someone who knows how to be good.
3 good deeds? What does that even mean? I wouldn't even know where to start. Take heart, princess. Goodness is innate in everyone.
Are you sure that's the case with this one?
Delara, you're not helping.
I'm a witch, and I think I have more goodness in my big toe than she has in her entire body.
I like that line. Now you're just being mean. By every good deed you accomplish, you will get a piece of... it's been a while since this actually. Of the glass slipper. And the glass slipper. When you gotten all 3, you'll complete the prayer and the curse will break. Simple.
I suggest you start by polishing that attitude of yours.
Okay, whatever. So I don't break the curse. Well, that's an obvious question, but still.
I think you know the answer to that one already, princess.
Okay, fair enough. To answer that, we'll have to give you a bit of a history lesson.
Oh, I've got this. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there were 2 crystals.
We've seen an intro, thank you very much. Oh, for goodness sake. The game is being dumb.
Oh dear.
Beach ball death, there we go, now it works.
Yay.
Thematics aside, there is one crystal in the kingdom called the Crystallium Lysis. It is powered by happiness and love. The other is the Crystallium Tenebrarum, powered by fear and anger. The strongest of the witches on the Tenebrarum bearer is the Tenebrarum bearer. The strongest of the fairies is Lucy's bearer. I wonder who you two are then, in relation to that. Nicola.
Parfait is the Lucius bearer.
I take in Parfait's frail and sickly appearance. See, I knew she looked sickly. She's the strongest fairy. The Great War greatly damaged me. My powers are a fraction of what they used to be. I was no child. I am no successor to my burden. What does the bearer do?
The bearer regulates the energy of the crystal and keep the balance between darkness and light.
For centuries, the fairies and witches lived in harmony with the humans of the kingdom.
Until a certain human decided to be a pest.
Who was he? The bard, no doubt.
Of course.
Oh, sorry. I knew him as Hans Gabriel Grimm. He wrote the fairy tales.
And he started the feud between the witches and the fairies in the process.
How could a single person have so much power? Not so much power, more that he moved the entire kingdom. It was the power of his words. In Grimm's stories, the witches were always evil. The pen is indeed mighty on the sword. The humans naturally grew to fear and hate them. They began to hunt them. Didn't the witches fight back? Well, they did.
Yes. I'm just thinking, wasn't Maleficent in, real world fairy tales originally a fairy?
Yeah, I believe something like that. I never watched the movie, but I've seen a recap of it.
Like in the original, it was based off the more old school fairies, which were incredibly chaotic, and just doing one minor thing against them could lead them to cursing your whole family.
That too. Depends on the mythology.
We aren't allowed to use our powers to cause harm. But that all changed when the Tenebrarum bearer decided revenge was more important than our promise.
The witches took over the kingdom. They created the fairy tale curse to spread even more sadness and anger, to fill the human heart with negative emotions. All to fuel the power of the Tenebrarum. Well, that's fair, I suppose. It's not just to be cruel, just to be vengeful. They kind of need that thing. Especially if they're going to, if they fear for their own lives. The delicate balance of harmony between the crystals were broken. The witches and the Tenebrarum grew far stronger than they were ever meant to be. We had no choice but to fight. And then the Great War happened. The Tenebrarum bearer was eventually defeated. The Great War was ended with the help of an unexpected ally, but
many lives were lost.
It sounds like she speaks from experience.
The good witches suffered horribly. We still have to stay hidden in hopes of having any kind of peace.
Are you trying to make me believe that there are good witches? Can't really fault her for that, considering they embody everything bad. They do, they live off of it. But, oh well.
Edgy heroes.
Very. The Tenebrarum can poison the hearts and minds into darkness and cruelty. The witches put themselves at risk working with the Tenebrarum and maintaining harmony. Some, inevitably, are corrupted.
Many good witches were corrupted during the war. Most remain that way.
Sounds like being a witch is suffering. Many do not believe it, though witches can be just as kind as fairies. Yet it wasn't a fairy that cursed me.
I've done good by cursing you, princess. You'll thank me when you've broken it.
The Laura was not corrupted by the Tenebrarum. She is as good as they come. Hopefully you'll come to see that for yourself. I doubt it.
Apart from my own inherent goodness, Parfait and I are working together because we have a common goal.
Which is? Restore the balance between darkness and light. 3 good deeds and I get my life back. Easier said than done. You said Cinderella, didn't you? Didn't she just go to a ball and find a prince? What does doing good have to do with that?
Going to a ball, finding a prince, is also old-fashioned. No fun in that.
Cinderella is a girl with a pure heart. Pure heart. She's always willing to help others, even when they are cruel to her. Depends on the storyteller though. Oh well.
Yep.
Anyway, I brought some clothes for you. I'll leave them on the table. We'll be waiting outside. There are some people I'd like to meet.
As long as we don't have to cut any toes, we'll be good.
I cannot believe this. I looked down my neatly bandaged feet. I have to admit that while sore, there are no nails Darn it! Twitched. My finger twitched. Isn't Sarah made for you? Now with the pain. Why would she even care? I was the reason she lost her job at the palace. Oh, she probably doesn't remember me as the princess. Still, she has no reason to do such things for me. There isn't always a reason, but I understand why you have such an issue with that. I can only solve for the time being, and gingerly stand up, testing my feet from the pain. The injury is definitely healing. I slowly walk over to the table and change the clothes that have been left there. The dress is nowhere near as luxurious as the ones that I wear in the palace, but still it is far improved from my rags. All my life, I've never had to lift a finger. Now, I will not let them see how much they rattle me. I refuse to break. Just watch me. I will free myself from this curse.
Good luck with
Okay,
that
well,
attitude.
Yep, pretty much how it is. She's gonna have to change for the better if she's going to properly break free. Ah, much better. Sitting in my bed with an air conditioner pointed at me. What is this place? There are several people in the room, chatting amiably with each other. I noticed a girl that I had left me to solve at a counter serving drinks. But as soon as the people in the room noticed me, the room falls in immediate silence. Look at what we have here, the Ice Princess herself. What? No, there just has to be an incidental moniker. I don't think they know. Huh? You know who I am? I didn't think it was true. Oh, they do know. Weird. Cursed for her cold-heartedness. As to be expected. Remember who I am, and yet you still treat me like this? Well, you're not really a princess anymore, are you? You're one of us now, girl. Okay, so that must be... So, I suppose it's because they're all cursed as well, and that lends them some immunity to the stories about this. Probably. Everyone, please. You shouldn't be treating a newcomer like this. Princess, let me apologize. I mean no offense. Oh, they do. They really do. I cannot believe that. Not when the people Parfait is referring to simply smirk and shrug as I meet their gazes. What is this place? Welcome to the Murchison Tavern. Home for those with the fairy tale curse. I asked Saucy was so helpful as to point out that means fairy tale. Makes sense.
You make it sound like some kind of holiday house.
Don't ruin the moment, Delora. Martin. Tavern? The Murchison was built 3 years ago, when the number of curses in Angel continued to rise. The goal is to gather those affected so they might help each other break the curse. Of course, I'm also here to provide help as necessary. Only the cursed and those allied with our cause can stay here. The evil and the wicked can never find this place. Most of the people here are cursed. How come these people remember who I am? And apparently she doesn't qualify as wicked, even though Delora herself called her a terrible person. The cursed are not affected by the conditions of someone else's curse. Your condition is simple. Everyone has forgotten you are the crown princess. But because these people here are cursed, they still remember your title.
It goes without saying that fairies and witches are also not affected.
Come, princess. Let me introduce you to the few boarders we have at the Murchison. Parfait beckons the servant girl over. Is she affected as well, then? Oh yeah, that's her name, Anis. This is Anis. She helps out in the Murchison and does most of the cooking. If she knows about that, I imagine that's going to be relevant.
Yes. I'm sure you understand why she's working here now. I believe she deserves an apology.
Miss Delora? What are you talking about? No, she doesn't know, I suppose. That's your line. Betty? Are you okay?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Third time's charm. Don't you worry your sweet little head over it. You don't remember what this Ice Princess did to you?
And where has she got it, to work in this place then? If she isn't one of the cursed. Huh?
Maybe because she's got a good heart or something?
Maybe. I have nothing to apologize for. Clumsiness does not befit a prowess maid. I only did what was necessary. Well, it's nice to meet you, Princess. I'm Alice Willow. No, quickly. Hey, Friday. Well, it's nice to meet you, Princess. I'm Alice Willow. I hope we get along. I'm kind of attempting to give her a southern accent.
Could work.
You cut off again. Are you back? There we go. Now I can hear you again.
Yeah, I don't know when it all cut off or anything, so...
Yeah, no.
Really? This is how you're going to start doing good?
I don't believe I asked for your opinion. Please, you two. No fighting.
Yes, fighting.
No fighting. That's bad, Bethy. I hold my tongue as Parfait leads me to two people whose faces are incredibly familiar. They are faces I've seen in the palace before, but I don't know who the heck those are, so don't expect us to know. This is Julie Valiente and Garland Belrot. Wanna meet Jurian? Oh, wait,
sure.
I have no idea which one it is. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna assume that's Jurian, the girl. Okay, you broke up again.
How did you know?
Both of you were in the Order of Caldera. Yeah, That's right. That's right. When I... Sorry, voices, I need a proper accent or something like that. That's right. They were two of Sir Alcas's best knights. It was a big surprise when they both left a year ago. I only found out recently that was because they acted against Sir Alcas's orders. They were stripped of their titles and dishonorably discharged from service. What are you two doing here? Well, the fairies. They and Anise are exceptions, and are allowed in this tavern without the curse. Julian and Garland lend us their strength to help protect the Madison. Protect?
From the witches. They'd do anything to make sure their curses remain unbroken.
And what about you?
I am an exception.
Clearly.
Also, I'm good. You keep forgetting the good part.
Remember, not all witches are evil.
Your curse is a test.
A test? A test. A test.
Originally, the wicked were cursed so that they could learn to change.
I can attest to this test.
Their curses were meant to teach them a lesson. Kind of like the old fairy tales.
Probably.
I'm hoping your curse will teach you a lesson too, Ice Princess. I'm only trying to help you.
You can't really fault it for not seeing it that way, though. Oh, I don't need you to show me how to change. I just want my life back.
Well, to do that, you'll have to break your curse.
That'll make some friends, Princess. They might be able to help you break your curse.
Oh, I'd love to hang around and watch the princess trying to be friendly.
We have like... What's that? We have work to do, Delora.
Fine. Try not to make any more enemies, Princess.
That'll be good, yes. That's good advice. Enemies are bad. Bad times. The instant Parfait and Delora leave the room. The temperature dropped several degrees. Now that I'm alone, I feel the cold stares return. Disgust, contempt, as if I am the reason they are cursed and had to take refuge in the margin in the first place. Make friends? All I have ever had are my dolls. I never needed friends. I will break this curse on my own. I was told it was rude to stare. One man suddenly stands up, the anger apparent on his face. His hands clench and unclench into fists as he glares at me pointedly. Julian Garland placed himself in front of me, shielding me from the man. Well, your anger is kind of misplaced, guy.
You know the rules. What happened to the past stays in the past.
And no one is allowed to harm anyone else at the margin. If you cannot comply, you'll no longer welcome you. No matter, the Ice Princess will get what's coming to her. Okay, I'm going to assume that you're involved with the big bad in some way. He throws one last glare my way before sitting down again.
Break the rules and you'll get what's coming to you. That goes for everyone here.
Durian's tone is cold and firm. There is no doubt that she means what she says. So these are the great knights of the Wood of Caldera. The margin begins to settle down, and everyone eventually goes back to conversations and meals. I walk towards an empty table, realizing that I'm being deliberately ignored. I become immersed in my thoughts as I sit down. One thought, however, comes to me immediately. They hate me. They hate me somehow, when I've only ever left the palace twice in my life. How did this happen? How does this happen? The only people who treated me with any respect were Anis, Julian, and Garland. Is it because they cannot remember who I am? Well, that's special. That's very special. I wonder if something did happen in the past. Maybe being the margin is not such a good idea. I doubt anyone here wants to help me break my curse. They'd probably rather see me suffer under its weight. 3 good deeds? How am I supposed to complete 3 when I do not know if I can even accomplish one?
Hello. May I join you?
I look up and stare in shock at the beautiful lady from the toy shop. Her beauty still managed to take my breath away. This one's vocal range, though. What's she doing here? You were in a toy shop.
Ah, yes. I was picking up some items for a friend. I am humbled you still remember me. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Miss Karma.
Your name is Karma? Well, fair enough. Otherwise we'll call you Madam. I'm sorry, that was rude.
It's okay. A suitable name for someone as beautiful as me, no?
Karma, your narcissism is going to scare the princess away. Oh, you are that magician boy. Boy?
Oh, how appropriate, boy.
Call me that one more time and I'll ruin that pretty face of yours.
You wouldn't hit a lady. How savage.
Well, that's just an interesting development. Anyway, I'm World's Crestful. I have the Neverland curse. That does sound familiar, but I don't really know what that story entails.
Is it Peter Pan with Neverland, or...?
Oh wait, Neverland... Oh, now I get it. Peter Pan, right?
Yep.
I was thinking of something else because it seemed like a title more than anything else.
I'm guessing he's cursed with eternal youth or something.
Yeah. What about you, princess? What's your fairy tale curse? Does everyone share what their curse is? We talk about it freely in the margin. The whole point is helping each other break our curses after all. Or to do that if we keep our fairy tales quiet. He pauses, then narrows his eyes slightly. Well, some people keep their fairy tales a secret. He eyes Karma briefly, cocking an eyebrow. The smile never leaves Karma's face. That's not a smile, what are you talking about, game? Has anyone managed to break their curse? I've been told that a few have. A few? That's not very reassuring. Well, at least the curses can be broken. I cannot particularly say that reassures me either. Well, it's not supposed to be a simple matter. Or more specifically an easy matter, but oh well.
What ails you, darling? Is it your curse? You can talk to us about it. Tell us what it is.
Cinderella.
Oh goodness, Cinderella.
That explains the nature of your curse, only it's been reversed, hasn't it?
Riches to rags.
That's one way of putting it. Karma, you're not helping. You really are better off ignoring him, Princess. He mostly speaks nonsense.
He.
Yep. He?
Knew it.
That's rude, though. You don't do that to people, Waltz. Princess? Papa's voice takes me by surprise. I hadn't even noticed her entering the room again. May I speak with you? Okay, so let's see shift then. I'd like you to meet someone, though I'm sure you already know him quite well. Rod. So I guess he must be a sufferer as well then, that's why he's mute. Rod? So you really are cursed. I was the one that gave Zebby to Rod so that he still has some way to voice his opinions. Do you, can you think of any fairy tales that might entail muteness?
I was gonna say Pinocchio because it was mentioned earlier, but I doubt that one because he speaks.
He does. It's all about becoming a real boy and about honesty.
I know in the original Little Mermaid, to get her legs, she had to give up her voice.
Well, I suppose that could be something, but I don't really know how the rest of the motif fits in.
Maybe giving up the voice to become.
Oh wait, no, I have a perfect reason. Maybe he couldn't walk.
That could be it.
There we go. Hello, Sebby. That for Sebastian. Cute, isn't it? For goodness sake. It's nice to meet you, Princess. Sebby's voice changes when he greets me. The tone he uses is a low one if it speaks to Farad. Perhaps that is what Rod's voice actually sounds like? Wait, if he remembers me, does that mean the mermaid's curse? We call that dead. What? That is my curse. Rod has been mute all this time because he is cursed? Does everyone else know? Obviously. They are my family. Even the king? He knows as well. So am I the only one you never told? But then again, you know exactly why. You don't like them. I didn't think you particularly care either way. He is not wrong. Yet I cannot believe I did not know. I was left out once again. What are you doing here? I have been trying to help Rod with his curse. That is why he comes into the mansion from time to time. But I don't even want. Anyway, I only came here today to confirm that you were truly cursed. I want to see it with my own eyes. It was a big surprise when I woke up one day and you weren't in the palace. An even bigger surprise when I found out no one remembers you. It's been days since I was cursed. I wonder, how are things in the palace? Livelier. Happier. Happier? Ouch, that hurts. That hurts a lot. I've never seen my family happier than they are now. I'd say it's a good thing you aren't a princess anymore.
Ouch.
I always thought Rod didn't really care about me regardless, but But this is the truth? Sure, let's say here, because that was an important choice. So I have to be cursed for you to open up about how you truly feel? The only reason I didn't say anything earlier was because Emmeline didn't want me to. I'm happy to, now that you've gone. I don't have to pretend to like you anymore. I'm going to return to the palace now. It's gone. I'm gone. And they're all happier. Your very existence has been erased in the palace. They've never known you. That doesn't mean they're happy without you. Even the king. What did I expect? Why did you bring me here? The people in the march and the... I should have left you alone in there. I'm sorry. You knew how they felt about me. What have I ever done to them? Now, isn't the right time to explain? When will it ever be the right time? So many things have already happened to you. I need you to be patient, Celeste.
Has the prince already left?
Yes, he has. Princess, we'll talk about this later. For now, you must focus on breaking your curse.
Did I miss something?
Oh, I don't know, just Celeste's entire being shattering into 1,000 pieces with grief. No.
Right.
Maybe the fairy is right. I don't think I'm ready to find out how I made so many people hate me.
Well, Parfait, I think it's time we get down to business. What should we do with her?
What's she talking about?
You, of course. You've got nowhere to go, right?
She is right. I think back to the days I spent in the streets and shiver. I will do anything, so long as I don't have to go back there. The princess can stay at the mansion with me and the rest of my brothers. I almost forgotten what hope felt like. We have to work in exchange for a room. I'll celebrate it too soon. What? Magic has its limitations, just like anything else. Money doesn't appear out of thin air, not even for a fairy. The mansion doesn't attract many customers, since only the cousin and a few others can enter. I sell my portions here and there, but I have several hungry mouths to feed and my funds are tight. I thought fairies lived in luxury. Parfait, are you broke?
Ouch. Even the Ice Princess can tell.
And yet you still take people in?
That's always been how Parfait operates. She's good-natured to a fault.
Well, we know who is definitely gonna like this one. Namely, a certain shy yellow mare.
Yes.
Until suffocating beneath my depth will be what kills me. Why don't you just leave? I assume you make enough to take care of yourself. Leave someone who is in need of help? I could never do that.
And that, Princess, is how goodness works.
How goodness works? It's not as if I accept steal orders. All my brothers help me run the mansion and do errands.
The princess has never worked a day in her life. I doubt she'll be useful.
Sunflower! There we go. Goodness sake! Okay. Should be okay. If karma can be useful, anyone can. Ouch, what can I ever do to get even Parfait to be so sassy?
I have a bit of a theory, though I'd have to do some more research into fairy tales.
Fair enough. Very nice.
I have yet to see Karma be anything but useless.
Princess, you're more than welcome to stay if you're willing to help out.
Oh. There we go. It lagged a bit for me there.
Oh, okay.
It's the least you can do in exchange for a roof over your head and 3 meals a day. Oh, and shoes.
Do I even have a choice?
No.
No, you do not. I toss and turn in bed, unable to fall asleep. The mattress is hard and the sheets are itchy. Nothing at all like the bed I had in the palace. What I would give in my old bed again, for any of the comforts of home. I miss my dolls. Let it parfait. Let it parfait. I sit up immediately. Oh dear, what's going on? I leave my room to investigate. Some of the other marching boarders, Wolf, Stewie and Garland, are sitting on the settee, looking anxious. What's happening?
Sorry, did we wake you?
No, but the noises Garland was making would have woken the dead. Duran and I found an injured man while we're out doing our rounds. Boromir. An injured man? Wait, what were you doing outside? It's almost 1 in the morning.
Nothing you need to worry about.
Lady Parfait and Alice are tending to the man now. These people, will they just help anyone they find in the streets? What if this man is dangerous? Do you think the witch has got to him? The witch has got to him?
It's possible.
Thank you,
Yes.
Emma. The next day, Parfait reveals that the man only suffered minor head injuries. You sure he doesn't have a concussion? She says that she expects him to wake soon. I look at the tray of food in my hands. Alice asked me to bring it up to the stranger's room while she finishes the rest of her cooking. I would never have been asked to do this in the palace.
Goodness. What's that poor tray done to you to deserve that look? I must say that it's odd to see the princess doing something nice for someone.
What do you want?
I have something to ask the man that was brought in last night. Seeing as you're being good enough to deliver breakfast, I thought I'd tag along with you.
If you're going, just bring this tray up yourself. That kind of misses the point, you know, that's easy brownie points, Celeste, you silly.
Yes. You are not in any position to delegate your duties to me, Miss Celeste. Come on, our guest must be famished.
See no way out. I followed Delora to the spare room the man had been put in. Come in. Hello. I don't know why I characterized him as an old man. Oh dear. I thought the man would have been old. I guess we're more alike than I thought. But to my surprise, he looks young, probably in his early 20s. He seems lost in reverie as he stares at a small notebook.
Good morning. Good to see you're awake and breathing.
The man looks up at her when she speaks. The instant he sees us, his eyes widen. Why is he staring at us like that? Am I dead?
What?
I wonder how to characterize him. Am I dead? I'm in heaven, or maybe you two are angels that have fallen out of it. Why does that sound so much like a compliment?
I see.
What can a humble gentleman like myself do for you lovely ladies? You could join me in this bed. I'm very
No.
comfortable and there's plenty of room for the both of you.
No.
Now, this one's an interesting one. If I can hear this leitmotif is currently playing, it's silly.
I can imagine. I'll follow your lead on this one, Princess.
Princess? Ah, of course. Such a beautiful lady who could only be a princess. Look at noble way you hold up the tray. Okay, I'm gonna try this properly. This time.
Yeah.
Your wish is my command, and my fate, my sweet princess. If you want, you can have him.
I'll pass. Thanks.
Ah, he's awake. Another lovely lady has entered my chambers. I don't think my heart can handle the perfection of three of you at once. No. Huh.
I think I know how Casanova here got those head injuries.
That's terrible.
Some lady decided she'd had enough of his rubbish and wanted to punish him.
I'm sure she wanted to punch him as well. Delora, patience! You may not even be in the right state of mind right now. He did take injuries to the head, after all. The man finally stops to look just at me. He narrows his eyes and stares so hard I almost want to slap him. What? You're familiar. But no, it's impossible. Aren't you the crown princess? What are you doing here?
Now we know he's cursed.
If he knows, then he's...
Well, he's definitely not a witch or a fairy.
How do you know?
Can only mean in one thing. Recognize the Ice Princess.
What is your name, good sir? No, I would answer any questions you ask of me, madam, but the man just looks down at the notebook in his hand. Oh, isn't... I don't remember. Any fairy tales that deals with amnesia?
Not that I can think of.
Neither can I. Seems to be just your regular, retrograde amnesia then. Oh, for goodness sake, Sambla! Oh, amnesia? I know everything about Angela, and yet I don't know the first thing about myself. Except the Rumpelstiltskin curse.
Oh, of course it's that one.
I don't actually remember what that story was about. Can you give me a short summary?
I believe Rumpelstiltskin offered a princess or something weaving materials or something, a young girl, so she can become princess, and then he tries to get payment back, so she asks like if there's a way to go around it, and he says if you can work out my name. So she goes out into the woods and hears him say, oh, it's a good thing my name is so rare, and says it out loud, so she works it out and gets away with it.
Let's see. Also, the start is really hard.
Yeah. I knew it. He's got the fairy tale curse.
Fairy tale curse? Do you remember how to break it? From what I remember, I need to somehow collect 3 memories and get them to appear in a journal as entries. He shows the notebook he's been holding on to since we entered the room. My first memories of waking up and holding this. I thought there would be information here, but it's empty. Another victim of the curse. You must be tired, so let's swallow your breakfast here. I will give you some time to yourself. Oh, there's actually murder, my lord. You'll be outside if you need anything else. Not Parfait, just him. Right there. Oh, thank goodness. I'm starting to wonder if I'm going to be stuck with that after. Rumpelstiltskin. What is that fairy tale about? Okay. Lara does not do a good job of hiding her laughter. She snorts and I cross my arms, embarrassed. Mother burnt the fairy tales in the palace before I got the chance to read all of them.
Fine. I'll keep it short. Once upon a time, there was a girl that was said to be able to spin straw into gold. The king found her and locked her up in a tower. He said he wouldn't let her out until she turned all the straw in the room into gold. But the girl was just a regular human girl. She knew she would never be able to turn the straw into gold and feared that she would be locked up forever. That was when an odd little man appeared before her and offered to do the job for her if she gave him something in return. The girl gave him her necklace and the man spent the rest of the night spinning the straw into gold. However, the girl wasn't released, and the second night she was given more straw to spin. The little man appeared once more. This time, she gave him her ring. On the third night, the king ordered her to spin the straw one last time, and if she did, she would be released and made his queen. However, that night, the girl had nothing left to give the little man. So they made an agreement. He would spin the straw into gold for her, so long as she gave him her first child.
That sounds kind of terrible. I personally never understood why the girl would want to marry the king in the first place.
Yes. Hush, I'm trying to tell a story here.
Oh.
Years passed and the queen finally gave birth to her first child. That night, the old man returned and demanded his due, but the queen didn't want to give up her child. The man then said that he wouldn't take the child if the queen was able to guess his name in 3 days. The man's name was Rumpelstiltskin.
Did she guess it?
Oh yeah, the night before her time was officially up, the queen was drawn to the forest by the sound of a little voice. She saw the little man celebrating his upcoming victory, singing about how nobody had or ever would guess his real name, which was Rumpelstiltskin.
He does not sound particularly smart.
So agrees the general populace.
Sometimes I wonder how Hans is able to come up with such tall tales. Well, the mansion is opening soon. I expect another busy day.
I'm still wondering how this ties into amnesia.
I wonder that as well. Maybe he's not being truthful.
Especially busy for you, Celeste. You need to start coming up with good deeds.
The amnesia Casanova was allowed to stay to marching with the other boarders, because he still seemed capable, but fate sets him to work as one of the Martin service. And in his protests, the remained in band fell on deaf ears. Parfait couldn't very well throw him out, so well knowing that he had nowhere to go. I would be incapable of showing such kindness given all the nonsense and spouts as this. The people that frequent the march then began to steadily ignore me altogether, I do not exist. It is better than the stares and the hateful looks.
Rumpel, you aren't here to flirt.
But this lovely lady is unattended. Sir Rumpel, please, you make me blush. Because the man couldn't remember his name, he fashioned one from his own curse. Rumpel. I think it suits him. There's not a rump of a man.
I'll never understand Parfait. This amorous waste of space is about as useful as karma.
Okay, yeah, sure. We can just read his line.
I've returned.
I was hoping we were going to get a good break, but this is now well past an hour. So, we shall meet again in another game, perhaps. Until then, humans, fairies, and yokai.
Take care.